A large number of people and protesters have gathered here at the Lal Chawk, the city centre in Srinagar, and are protesting against the killing of Ayatollah Khamenei. And you'll see the posters and banners at the Lal Chawk, Srinagar. This is the historic Ghantaghar where thousands have marched from different areas of Kashmir Valley and are protesting against that strike. I remember yesterday was the first time when Israel and the US jointly had carried out strikes and had claimed that these were high-value targets that they were going after. And since yesterday, Donald Trump was the first to tweet about it. But you'll see emotional scenes, several of them crying, wailing, and mourning the loss of the leader of Iran. And you will also trace the history back when the exile of Ayatollah Khamenei took place. He had also come to Kashmir, and there is a historic connect to this as well. But you will see all around a lot of people coming here at Lal Chawk and raising placards, banners, and protesting against the strikes of US and Israel, raising slogans against them. Thousands of people in Kashmir are converging on the streets to protest and mourn the killing of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. And you will see that carrying the pictures and placards, they are marching on the streets. It's near Lal Chowks and the Ghantaghar is close to this area. We have been given to understand that several hundred of these people are coming from different parts of Kashmir Valley and are registering their protest. There's a group of protesters which has gone to United Nations office in Srinagar to protest against that strike jointly carried out by the US and Israel. And the supreme leader of Iran has actually died at the age of 86, and the attempt of both the countries has been for a very long time to make sure that the regime in Iran is uprooted. But you have seen that there are right now strikes and counter strikes that are going on, but hundreds of people in Kashmir coming on the streets and mourning the loss of the Iran supreme leader. And there are protests on other places in other districts of Kashmir Valley as well. But right now, as you see, that many of them are on the streets and are protesting at the city centre, Lal Chawk. People have gathered outside the United Nations office here in Srinagar, and you will see behind me thousands of them carrying the pictures, placards and flags are protesting against those strikes. And then you will also see the police has maintained a tight barrier around this location to ensure that the situation remains peaceful. And there were protests that are going on in different parts of Kashmir Valley as we speak. Particularly, you will see the top officials are also present on the ground, but protesters have come from different parts of Kashmir Valley to this place to converge at this location to ensure that they mark and register their protest. But the top officials are on the ground. They are monitoring the situation from the ground zero because it's a fluid situation. And we saw that the killing of Khamenei by the strikes of United States and Israel has marked a new chapter in the ongoing conflict in the Middle East, particularly because of the strikes that have been carried out in the Middle East, be it in Iran. Many of them are also carrying the placards, posters, and also calling for an end to the killing and also raising anti-US and Israel slogans. You will hear they're saying that whoever is a friends with UN and Israel is Gaddar, is a traitor, and anti-US and anti-Israel protests and slogans are going on. And there are also pro-Palestine slogans that we're hearing from time to time here. And so we've seen that in multiple places in Kashmir, people have started to come towards Srinagar city and converge it here to mark their presence and protest. With the United Nations, they would register their protests against what happened yesterday, and that's why the people here are in large numbers to register their protests, carrying placards and pictures.
Palestine! 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 Palestine!
fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing.